This is Immortals Fenyx Rising. I really like this game, and so I have to issue a warning. Let me show you something here. So I've been playing this game for a while, since it first came out, I think, which was probably a week ago. Today is December 10th, so I am playing it right now on the 10th, and let me show you my saved games. So yesterday, on December 9th, I spent a pretty good chunk of the day doing open world content, running around finding collectibles, doing like optional vaults, fighting unique enemies, doing all this, open world stuff. That was on December 9th. You will notice among my autosaves, there are some autosaves from December 7th, from December 8th, and then from December 10th, when I came back to the game and found that I had no autosaves from yesterday. For some reason, I managed to go around all through like the southern part of this, of two different regions, and collect all these collectibles and do all of these vaults and all of these optional challenges, and it did not autosave one time during that entire time. And because, I've gotten really used to playing Ubisoft open world games. I've been playing Watch Dogs Legion, I've been playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Those games, when you accomplish something, it stays accomplished. Similarly, I'm pretty sure when I played Breath of the Wild, when I accomplished something, it stayed accomplished. Not in Immortals Fenyx Rising, apparently. In Immortals Fenyx Rising, you have to manually save. You have to remember to manually save. And so I was extremely frustrated today when I started the game up and found that I was right back to where I was 2 days ago. So very frustrating. And the thing is, I actually did manually save like the first day or two that I played. I kind of, I'm a little bit paranoid about that kind of thing. I kind of assume something might go wrong, and so I do tend to manually save unnecessarily in a lot of games in this genre. But yesterday, I just, Cyberpunk came out. I wanted to try out Cyberpunk. I just quit this game. And then there was nothing. All of that work was done. So, I'll show you the map here. So I had gone to the Clashing Rocks, and I had explored all of this archipelago down here. I think there's an area down here that's a little too high level for me. I didn't go all the way, but I got all of this stuff. I got all of this stuff right here. I got everything in this area. You can't even see some of the stuff that I got. I got all this stuff over here. I went over here to this island. I did these things. I did all of these things. And now they are not done anymore. And I'm extremely sad about that. So I might be taking a break from Immortals Fenyx Rising. But here's the problem. Here's what's extra frustrating about it. I actually really love this game. This game is actually really fun to play. And so having that level of disappointment and loss and feeling like I can't stomach continuing to play a game that I love this much, it's a very weird feeling. It's a strange feeling. So let me show you something about this game. Hello. Oh, that guy's covered with shields now. Okay, cool. Well, I guess I'll fight his minions. So this game was made, as I understand it, by the Assassin's Creed Odyssey team. You can tell by the Greek accents, it does seem to be their work. And the control scheme is also very similar. I am... this is my heavy attack that I'm doing with this axe. I am swinging this axe with the right trigger, and then I can also do a quicker attack with my right bumper. I can dodge around enemies with the X button, which was very difficult for me to get used to, both in this game and in Valhalla. Oh, I just tried to parry that. That didn't work. Nope, that also... apparently my timing is just terrible. Oh man, I had 5 health segments in the original. There we go. There's a parry. So you can see that I'm actually not doing tons of damage to him with each of those hits. The smart move with a big enemy a lot of the time is to actually hit them with these heavy attacks. You'll notice that each enemy has got 2 bars. The red bar is their health. and all of your attacks damage their health. But when you fill up the blue bar...
If there's one love story that always gets me, it's the story of Psyche and Eros.
I should let Zeus talk.
Really? Yeah, come on. After finishing the trials and reuniting with Eros, who wouldn't grant Psyche immortality so they could be together forever?
That's sweet, Zeus.
Shut up.
Anyway, I'll tell you about those guys in a second. But yeah, so the combat system's pretty nice. So like you've got your basic sort of hitting that you can do, little quick attacks. They just damage health. The big heavy attacks also fill up the blue bar. When the blue bar fills up, the enemy is stunned, and then you can just wail on them for a while. And so ultimately, I think I kind of don't use the quick attack that much. I think it does marginally more DPS. And so whenever an enemy is knocked out, I will use the quick attack on them. Otherwise, I basically just use the heavy attack. So I'm not certain that that's extremely balanced, but at the same time, it feels really nice. Like, the combat feels really good to play. I'm nicely engaged with, like, watching the enemy's animations, reacting to their moves. But actually, I spend most of my time not in combat. A lot of this game is really just open world puzzle solving. I was showing you this map earlier, and, just scattered throughout the map are these little, like, sites. Most of them are actually some kind of puzzle that you need to solve. Either you need to, figure out how to get to a collectible, or you need to, there's actually these little little separate levels, kind of like the little dungeony places in Zelda that you need to go to. I can probably show you one of those. So, like, this is a pretty typical set of puzzles right here over in Eros' Haven. So I stand on a platform. It turns off this force field, turns on a bunch of other force fields. Before I do that, can I actually... Yeah, okay, so I'm going to get out my bow. I'm going to light this arrow on fire. And I'm going to come over here, stand here, and then I'm going to fire one of these special arrows that I can steer myself. And I steer it around a bunch of corners. And... Oh, wait, that's not where I want to go. That's my destination right there. I do want to get that orb, but I did it wrong. Where did I want to go? I'm trying to remember now. Let's go explore. So, when you sprint, you have a little helicopter rotor on your back, which is great. Oh, that's right. That's why I didn't see it. I gotta... See, in my original playthrough, I had already knocked this loose. So I need to hit that target right there with an arrow. So, no big deal, right? So, let's run up here with our little back propeller. I've got wings, by the way. This game's got everything. Oh, wait. So before I do that, I need to set this next arrow on fire. It's funny to me just how similar this is to Assassin's Creed. I mean, it's got the look of a game like Breath of the Wild. Why did I do that? That is not the correct kind of arrow. But I'm doing all the same actions I do in Assassin's Creed. Setting my arrows on fire the same way. Steering arrows through the air, that is totally a thing you can do in Assassin's Creed. It's like they made a bunch of Assassin's Creed mechanics, and they're like, what if we made a Breath of the Wild style game out of these mechanics instead of out of the usual ones? I'm saying the usual ones, like there are a lot of games like Breath of the Wild, but whatever. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to pick up a rock. Okay, so now I've got this orb. Come here. Come here, orb. Let's pick you up. There we go. So I'm going to run this orb. I got to go upstairs with this guy, I think. So I'm picking up this orb. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Let's run. I can't actually regain any stamina. You see my stamina on the little blue meter to the left of my body? That fuels pretty much all of my special abilities. That fuels my ability to run. It fuels my wings. It fuels some of my special attacks in combat. And you can level it up over time. But yes, I'm going to carry this over here. So this is a constellation challenge. What this is I've got to run around and find a whole ton of these orbs and drop them in here to match that pattern. And then once I've done that, I get a prize. Picking up these collectibles. These collectibles are used to sort of like to heal in combat. Okay, I think there's another orb over here someplace. I gotta deal with this combat, so I'm I'm gonna soar down here. Hello! Ha-ha! Die, 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 die! You see, watch those blue meters. I'm not even really paying attention to their health right now. I'm just trying to knock down those blue meters on these guys, because once they're knocked silly, I can do tons of damage to them. And actually, those guys with the shields, I can only hit them with heavy attacks anyway. The game really just wants me to spam the heavy attacks. That's kind of the only move that makes any sense. Oh, so when you dodge an enemy right as their attack is about to hit you, you get a slowdown. Like, all the enemies are frozen, and you get to keep moving at normal speed. Red glowing attacks are unparryable. That's fine. I rarely parry anything anyway, so it doesn't make a difference to me. Just dodge everything. There we go. You'll notice, by the way, that I also have... I've got a special ability on one of my weapons, I think, that that makes it so that I... oh, what am I trying to say? Oh, that when I stun an enemy, I get an extra health bar. I get a refilled health bar. All right, so I got to figure out... I don't remember that. I've done this challenge. I forgot how I did it, though. How do I open this door? I've got Akshat in here asking me when I think State of Decay 3 is gonna come. You know what? I honestly couldn't even guess. I mean, it's pretty far in the future, and so, you know, even if I thought I had an idea now of when it would come, I'd probably be wrong. It would probably change before it came out. So, you know, there's no point in me answering those questions. It's in the future. It's deep in the future. Oh, right, there we go. I see what I'm supposed to do. So smash that. Okay, so I realized I made a mistake with that previous arrow challenge. I didn't actually need to be setting my arrows on fire because I was just shooting a normal arrow target. This, however, is a brazier. I do have to get my arrows on fire for that one. Luckily, I've got some fire right here. I wonder if I can just shoot straight through this fire, get lit, and then... do-do-do. It's great. So you can see that the folks who made this game clearly played a ton of Zelda. Like, a lot of that sort of, like, the feeling of reward, right? Like, you do something right. Like, everything in this game is very sort of specific. It's like all of your goals are very clearly laid out, and they know when you've accomplished something, and they make a little musical stinger. And, wait, am I going the right way? Was it up there, or was it over? Yeah, I think it is up there. Yes, it is upstairs. Okay, anyway. Yeah, they play little musical stingers when you get stuff right. I mean, they really, they're really leaning hard into sort of the, you know, the reason, well, the way I play an Assassin's Creed game usually is I just travel all over the world doing all the side content and then forget to pursue the main quest. And they make this game is mostly about side content, and they make the side content feel really rewarding and fun, which is, you know, like one of the reasons why I went through why I was mystified that, like, okay, so I've just completed a phase in this puzzle, right? So, like, oh wait, I hit to open the wrong thing here. I'm used to Cyberpunk. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. You would think that I would have had an autosave just now, but no. This is the one. This is not from just now. This is from when I began this. No, wait a minute. What? That's only 3 minutes ago. This is only 3 minutes ago. It did autosave. What the heck is going on? Okay, so I was just assuming that the game just doesn't autosave when you do open world content because I lost so much. But I think I just got an autosave. So what was wrong on yesterday? What was wrong yesterday? I don't understand. I don't know what happened. Oh, I'm so frustrated. So, if they actually do have an autosave mechanic that does work... Wait, should that frustrate me more or less? Like, should it frustrate me more if they made the game frustrating through some intentional choice? Or should it make me more frustrated if it was an accidental bug? I'm not sure. I don't know what I should think. I know I should fire an arrow through this fire. And, oh wait, no, that's not what I'm aiming at. I don't think I can make this corner. Can I? No. No. Okay, one more time. One more try. Okay. Yes. Got it. I didn't really have to do it that way, but I wanted to. Yeah, these arrow challenges are kind of fun because a lot of the time there's like infinite numbers of different ways you can actually accomplish them. You just, find the one that you like. So Skymore TV says, this game looks good. How's the story so far? I should talk about the story. So most of this game, at least in my experience, this game is fairly story light. But it is partly just because that's how I play. I don't usually go after like the next big main story quest. I usually spend a lot of time exploring the world and doing side content. So far, I've mostly been doing a bunch of side content. But even doing that, the storytelling is actually pretty fun. So a lot of the story is just being narrated by Zeus and Prometheus. Zeus and Prometheus, I should back up a little bit. The story of this is the gods are under attack by Typhon? Something like that. I don't know my mythology very well, and so I'm going to get everybody's names wrong. But there's a bad guy. This bad guy who's like allied with the Titans or whatever, and he's fighting all the gods. All the gods are like either broken or busted or in hiding or something, except for a couple of them. Zeus and Prometheus are talking about this problem, and Prometheus is like, you know what your answer is? This lovely young woman named Phoenix. She's gonna save everybody. And Zeus is like, no, she's not. That's stupid. Mortals are dumb. And so the two of them are having a big argument over it. And so their argument is constantly playing in the background. And they don't like each other. They're like constantly sort of getting into petty fights with each other. And it's really fun. Prometheus is voiced by Elias Defexis, which is one of my favorite video game voice actors. He's the voice of Adam Jensen. And he's also in The Expanse. And so he's basically in all my favorite things. And he's in this. So, that's another mark in its favor. Well, you know what? Okay, so I'm gonna check again after I complete this puzzle. I'm gonna check again and see what happened to my autosave. And if it does just autosave now, maybe I'll just have to chalk it up to a bug. I don't know how to explain this to myself. Okay, so there are a lot of challenges where there are these little crystals that light up. If you've lit up one crystal, that means you've completed one step to unlocking this force field. There's another crystal though, and I don't remember where the switch is for it. I don't remember. I remember looking all around this whole place trying to find it, not having any idea where it was. So I'm going to stop for a second and do something else. What are we going to do? Well, there's these idiots over here. Let's go see these guys.
If your weapon keep breaking, maybe I'm doing it wrong.
Ooh, yay, more consumables.
No.
Ah! I knew that was gonna happen because I have played this before. I'm just gonna shoot this guy in the face for a bit. Oh no! Nope. Actually, that was not a red glowing attack. I actually could have parried that. That is not, however. Ooh, it is hard. So you have to actually get out of the way. Like, you can't. Oh, yikes. I am in trouble. Okay, gotta. So I've got a bunch of pomegranates in my inventory. Pomegranates heal you, but they heal you slowly and by a small amount. However, you can use them to craft health potions that do way more. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, crap. Okay. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with that rock, buddy? Nothing is what you're gonna do with that rock. I actually meant to throw it at him, but I forgot how to do it. Haha! Take that. Also this. Haha! No! Oh gosh. Yeah. So there are some games where when you dodge in time, you just automatically don't take damage from whatever was coming after you. But that is not the case in this game. You have to actually get out of the way, and that can be a problem sometimes. So I'm gonna just pick up this guy And throw it in his butt. There you go. And now, oh, he's almost stunned. There, he's stunned. Okay, so while he is stunned, I'm going to hit him as many times as I can. Hit, 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 hit. Watch that health bar go down. Oh, yeah, not fast enough, though. Oh, no. Oh, crap. Okay, well, no! Oh, gosh. Okay, wait. That time, I think I just kind of got away. I don't always understand the rules of when I get hurt and when I don't. But apparently that was one of the times I don't. Oh, another rock, another rock. Oh, you think you're gonna throw that at me? Are you gonna throw that at me? Really? Really? That's what you think's gonna happen? Oh no! Oh no! Look what he did! Ha ha! So, whenever you defeat an enemy in this game, by the way, they fly away really, really fast into the sky. It is great. Look at that. Look at that guy. He just flies away. It's like the folks who made this game really understand how to make you feel good for doing something. You know, it's not just like you complete a puzzle and then you get a little music stinger. You know, that it's that kind of stuff. But it's also like when you defeat an enemy, you defeat the crap out of that enemy. They are gone. They fly up into the sky and they are gone. Okay, so I've just defeated that. I don't think that actually unlocked anything for the constellation puzzle. I think that was just a neat fight. So, where am I going? I think there was something down here. What's there? Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe there is nothing down here. Okay, cool. There is something. There's a room up there, though. There's a room, and there's going to be a way to get in that room. I think maybe it was over in this other place over here. Of course, I have to pick up every single thing that is not nailed down. All right. There's like, yeah, there's a space under there. Let's, Oh, by the way, you can, like, climb practically everything in this game, just like in Breath of the Wild, and just like in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I don't remember. I guess you probably could climb basically everything in Odyssey too. Okay, so we've got a thing to shoot, and then okay, so that unlocked the second crystal upstairs. So I'll be able to grab that orb. But I feel like there might have been something else down here. Am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. So Mr. T on Crack, great name by the way, asked me like, what do I think of the game so far? So I love this game. This game basically takes everything I love about sort of exploring open world games and just getting into trouble and getting collectibles and just all those fun things. It takes all that stuff that I love from other games where I'm like distracting myself from the main story by doing them in other games. This game, that's the main activity, is to do all the stuff I do in other games. And it's great. I love it. I started this video by complaining that I actually lost a ton of progress to what may have been a bug. Let's check out my latest autosave. Yeah, it is autosaving! I don't understand! Why didn't it autosave yesterday? Yesterday when I lost all this progress! Why wasn't it autosaving then? It is completely autosaving now! Arg! I am so frustrated by that. I'm gonna save anyway, manually, just because. Why not? Oh. Oh. I mean, now that I know it's possible for the game to fail to autosave, I will be manually saving like crazy from now on. So the question is, I mean, I do really enjoy the moment-to-moment experience of playing this game. The question is, can I overcome my frustration with having lost so much progress and continue playing this game? Can I actually continue having it be a major part of my gaming sort of schedule right now? Or am I just gonna, because I've been thinking I just have to stop playing Immortals. I just have to. In fact, I uninstalled it immediately when I saw that it hadn't saved yesterday. And then I reinstalled it because I realized I wanted to make this video. I do want to compliment this game for all the things that it's gotten amazingly well, that it's done amazingly well. And I also wanted to rant about how frustrated I was. But But yeah, then I showed up, and yeah, apparently, usually autosaving does work. I don't know what's going on. Don't know what's going on. Steve-O asks if I finished Valhalla. No, heck no, because of the way I play. I just run around and pick up collectibles. I don't think I've even... There's this mission soon after you've established yourself in England where it's like, talk to Sigurd. And I'm assuming that mission probably kicks off, like, main story stuff. I have not done that mission. It's just like how, you know, I never opened an Oblivion gate in Elder Scrolls Oblivion. I never fought a dragon in Skyrim. Like, I just don't do... I don't do the stuff I'm supposed to do. Oh, actually, here's one thing I can do right here. Boink. Boink. Hello? There it is. And then, where does this go again? Right there. No! No! You come back. Goes there. Game uses real physics, so, you know, stuff can go wrong. I'm actually amazed sometimes at how much goes right, given the fact that it's using real physics. Okay, so I am short one orb, and I think the orb is in there. And I've just forgotten how I got it originally. Well, you know what? The fact that I have such a bad memory kind of means that maybe I can re-experience this game for the first time. Okay, so I can climb on this. I can... Okay, so I don't access it from the left side. Can I get to it from the right side? I don't see any way into this place. I don't see an entrance. I have definitely gotten this orb before. What did I do? Oh, no! No! I have no desire to fight this monster again. No, thank you. Let's see if I can defeat him faster this time. Oh, look, some of my rocks are even gone. I mean, I bet if I just leave, he'll, you know, whatever, he'll be gone. Yep, saw that coming. Okay, so I think with my stamina down... Oh, wait, I can... With my stamina down, I don't think I can pick up rocks. Are we all out of rocks? Oh, no, he's got one. Hello. Ha-ha! Take that, you big lug. Alright, do as much damage as we can while he's down. This is going faster this time. And just better. Okay, so I guess kind of no point in... Ouch! No point in trying to bring down his stamina this time. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Well, that was awkward. How's your face like arrows, buddy? He just flies away and dissolves. Oh, these effects are great. Okay, so how the heck did I get into that room before? Was it underwater? I mean, I don't see a way in. A lot of times when they open a little window like that, you know, so you can see where a thing is, you can also sort of peek in and see. Oh, I see. Oh, there's a breakable wall right there. So, somewhere on that side, there's an entrance. So it could be... Oh, my controller is out of batteries. That's okay. That's okay. I have prepared for that eventuality. Time to... I could have replaced the batteries before the stream because I knew they were low, but then I would have, you know, wouldn't have been able to have this beautiful moment of video game streaming content right here. Steve was like, "You never fought a dragon in Skyrim? What?" Yeah, I might have fought one. Maybe I fought one dragon. Oh, look at this. This is where I need to go. Hello, friends. Mind if I arrow your face? I should try to parry something at some point. Come on, hit me. I failed to parry that, so that was silly. Attack me again. Let's try to get it right this time. There we go. So when you parry somebody, you also hit, you fill up their stun meter a lot. All right, we got our last orb. Let's get this orb out of here. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Like, the art style of this game is cool. Everything is just, it's not quite cartoony, but it's just a little simpler than reality. Oh, look, this fight's back again. Cool. I'm just going to see if he doesn't notice me. Yes. Reach into that hole. Oh. What? Okay, let me explain that. Normally she reaches into that hole and grabs something and pulls it out. But all of her, like, prize acquisition animations have, like, a 10% chance of being silly. And so, you know, so you'll open up a bunch of chests and she'll do the same chest opening animation again and again. And then one of them, she'll, like, bust her hand on the chest or something like that. And similarly, this one, she was trying to reach in there, get some coins of Charon out of there, and instead one just hit her in the face. And it's just very broad slapstick comedy, and I don't care. I love it. Okay, so I've completed this series of puzzles. I've won a bunch of prizes. So now let's go and spend those prizes. So, okay, by the way, I should show you. This is the inventory screen. So I've got, like, a bunch of different hats that she can wear. I can be, you know, tree person. I can be Groot or whatever. I can put on a hood. You know, all kinds of options here. I can put on different armors. For some reason, the armor that is most protective against like unique enemies is like this armor. Like, she likes it, but my daughter was watching me play, and I was like, "Okay, I'm about to fight a unique enemy. I need to put on the unique enemy armor." And my daughter was like, "What is that?" Like, I don't know. I didn't make the game. Whatever. Yeah, you can choose, you know, different weapons that have, you know, everything is very sort of simple and straightforward, though. It's like, you've got a sword, an axe, and a bow. Which bow you have, which axe you have, is up to you. But it doesn't really vary all that much because, you know, they basically, they want this game to be very simple and straightforward. The combat is always played the same. You get, you know, different statistical advantages from different items, but you never have to, like, remember which weapon you have and change the way you fight. You know, and the character doesn't have to animate, you know, 9 different ways for 9 different types of weapons or anything like that. She's got a nice simple set of attacks, and there you go. Oh, so what I was gonna do though, so I'm gonna go back to the Hall of the Gods. Let's go to the Hall of the Gods, because this is where you level up your stuff. So I've just unlocked a bunch of prizes, so I'm gonna go level up my stuff. Hey, Jesse Baker, you got a welding job. Congratulations. Good to hear about that.
Quiet. That's not the worst, I guess. Hephaestus whining, Athena and Aphrodite bickering, Ares losing his cool.
So, because I lost my autosave, I haven't apparently explored all this stuff yet.
This is where you train?
Oh gods, no. What a waste of me time. Just cheat using Zeus's lightning to enhance your muscles and stamina. That's what I do.
You're an inspiration.
I get that a lot.
So yeah, that's Hermes. He's sort of my guide through all of this. Let's see. So yeah, so I've got enough Zeus lightning to unlock another bar of stamina, so let's do it. So it's going to show me working out. By the way, you create your character. I should mention that. Actually, I think, let's see here. You can actually make your character look however you want. They can be male, they can be female, they can have different, skin tones and haircuts, and you can put a beard on this woman, whatever you want to do, put makeup on their face, change their voice. Aphrodite's beauty chair can basically make you however you want. What was this? Oh yeah, this is, I think, my skills? Yeah, that's right. So I've got those 11 coins of Charon, so I can unlock some skills. Like, what is this? Oh yeah, pulling enemies towards me in combat. Consumes 1 stamina chunk to throw. I keep saying stamina. That's not a word, it's stamina. Control the speed of Apollo's arrows. Oh, interesting. Now, what do I get over here? This is an attack I haven't showed you yet, but, oh, a strong final blow to Athena's dash. Okay. And this one, I can charge up Athena's dash. Oh, neat. Or I can level up my regular old skills. Like, add extra finisher to my axe, for instance. Or knock enemies into the air and juggle them. Or I'll have to put some deliberation into this. I forgot what I bought last time. So I'm going to have to put some deliberation into that. There are these little, bounty-like tasks you can take on here if you want to. There's all kinds of stuff up here that you can do. Oh, I can manufacture some potions. So I can take all of those pomegranates that I've been collecting, all those mushrooms, all those berries and things, craft a bunch of potions. They've always got these animations that play when you craft stuff, but you can also skip them by pressing B, which I love to do. And oh yeah, it said I unlocked a health chunk, didn't I? So let's go over here and do that. Yep, I collected enough ambrosia to level up my health. And not enough to level it up twice. These animations are great, by the way. So, Immortals says, if you say stanima once, it's a mistake. But let me tell you, enough people say it enough times, that word can actually change. We call it metathesis? Metathesis? I'm not actually sure where to put the accent on that word. And actually, however I say it, if I can get enough other people to say it, that will be the word. I love linguistics. Thank you for opening up a can of linguistic whoopass on us, Immortals. But yeah, I don't want to, though. That's the thing. As much as I love, as an amateur, studying how languages change and everything over time, I also, at the same time, am a pedant about my own language, and so I don't want to change it. I like the way that the history of the English language is preserved in our spellings and in our grammar, and whenever somebody wants to simplify it or change it or when there's drift in the language, I always resist it, because I'm like, no, I like the way it is. There's so many interesting things about the way our language is now. Your dumb new innovation in the English language is stupid. The old way is really cool, and so that's the attitude I tend to take. Look how huge and beautiful this world is. Look how far you can see. Like, I've never been there. I think that's like Ares' world or something. It's super far away. I can see obviously that's an LOD, but wow! They let you just look at this entire world from up here. It's crazy. I mean, look all the way up there. Look at that. What is that? I don't even know. Is that Athena? Okay, well, anyway. This world is so much bigger than I can possibly communicate. I mean, look at so I was playing over here. I fast traveled over here, which was really far away. It would have taken me a really long time. This is where I started. This is the small area where I started. Look how big this world is. I just don't even expect this style of game to have one of these huge, sweeping, ridiculously scaled worlds. But it totally does. And you can just see, like, they've planned the whole thing out so you can, like, see the entire thing from here. Like, they've planned the elevations and everything of all the islands so that you can just stand in one place and see everything. The horizon is just made up of how huge this world is. So this is a very well-designed, well-thought-through, cleverly built game. It's got tons of, like, I mean, the art style is amazing. It's got tons of really powerful feedback to make you feel good about everything you do. The only thing I don't like about it is that I had that stupid save bug, and it's just filling me with regret. But anyway, so I mean, I don't want to go any further with this right now. I think I've given you a pretty good sense of the kind of game this is, the kind of puzzle solving, the kind of combat, the sheer scope of it, the way it looks and feels. It's a great game. Just remember to save. Like, I'm going to do it right now. Because apparently you just never quite know when it's going to, stop autosaving for a day for some reason. And make you really, really sad. But yeah, so that is Immortals Fenyx Rising. A very good game that made me very happy until it did not. So, let's wrap this up. So it's kind of unfortunate, actually. There's a lot of really interesting looking games that came out around the same time as Cyberpunk 2077. And Cyberpunk 2077 is just taking over the entire discourse. It's all anybody wants to talk about. But there's some really cool games that have come out around now. Immortals Fenyx Rising managed to beat Cyberpunk to market by a week or so. So good on them. But there's several others we want to check out. So I'm not going to be streaming Cyberpunk today. I'm going to be streaming a bunch of other little games. So we're going to wrap this up and get on to one of those others. So subscribe if you would like to subscribe. Or maybe I'll put some of those other games over there. I don't know.